Top 5 Best Car Dollies. Number 5. Shepherd Hardware 9298 Snowmobile. These are very different from the others. And that's because, as it states, they are a snowmobile set. If you're familiar with snowmobiles, then you may be able to guess what the biggest difference in these compared to the others. Any guesses? That's right. There are 3 of them instead of 2 or 4. Since snowmobiles only have a single track in the back and the 2 skis in the front, they obviously don't need a set of 4. Also, these are carrying lighter loads as well, so they're a scaled-down version of the others. Slightly smaller load weight areas, slightly smaller casters, etc. But there's more. Where they really start to differ is the price and the maximum load capacity. The ones that we found were around $50 for a set of 3. How incredible is that price point, though? Honestly, for that price, we couldn't pass up on the chance to test these out. The other major difference to the others is the load-bearing capabilities. These are only rated to hold 1,000 pounds. This makes sense when you think about how much a standard snowmobile actually weighs. It's considerably less than a car. No snowmobile. Now, in complete honesty, we didn't have a snowmobile just sitting around to try these out on. However, we did have some heavier stuff that we loaded up on these bad boys. With some careful maneuvering and balancing skills, we were able to move things around surprisingly well. However, we did notice that they don't seem to be as sturdy as the others. But they did a good job anyway. Pros: excellent design. Perfect for your snowmobile. Cons: good for snowmobiles, but not strong enough for anything that weighs more. Coming in number 4. Merrick Machine MERN 998002. Now we're back to our basic dollies without built-in lifts. But are these worth the expense? This particular set was tricky to review. They aren't the cheapest. As a matter of fact, they're the most expensive set that was tested without a built-in lift at around just over $200 for a set of 4. This meant that we had very high expectations for these. We expected to see them really stand out from the pack. However, we were very disappointed when they didn't. Don't automatically assume that they are a bad set of dollies, though. They did perform very well. Just not better than the others. They were perfectly average. Also, when we ordered these, we didn't have the option to only get 2. That may be a deal breaker if you don't need 4 of them. Only time will tell. That makes you wonder why they are priced nearly $50 more than the next highest priced set. Now, in the long term, over years and years, they may be worth that investment. But, in the time that we had them, we couldn't justify the price increase. If you're still with us, thank you. We're halfway done now. And if you haven't seen the car dolly you've been looking for, don't worry. It's coming up. Pro Solid Construction. Pack of 4 dollies. Each can accommodate 1,500 pounds. Versatile and practical. Cons: you may not need 4 dollies. Expensive. No powder coating. Coming in number 3. OTC Tools 1580 Stinger 1500 pound. Here's another set with the lift operator built into the design, as well as an easy-to-use foot pedal system. We really do like that feature. Now, the thing that really amazed us about these particular dollies was the fact that we found them for around $550 for a set of 4. That's around $75 cheaper than the Sunex set. We thought it was a great deal considering they are both easy to assemble and they look great out of the box. But, there's a catch. However, when we started using these, we noticed that the build quality seems to be slightly lower than the Sunex set. That's when the price made sense. What was it about the quality that made us question it? The wheels felt like they were made from a cheaper plastic that may not withstand the test of time with regular usage. Other parts of it had a similar problem. However, if you're looking for the best value for the money, we haven't even gotten there yet. So, let's go back to some of the best car dollies that don't have built-in lifts. Pros: easy working mechanism. Simple to transport. High quality build. Cons: no warranty. Coming in number 2. 1,500-pound hydraulic wheel dolly. This was the first set that we tested with a lift mechanism built into the dolly, and we were very excited about this. These have a mechanical lift that you operate with your foot. They were listed as a hydraulic lift set, but the lift is, in fact, mechanical. We were slightly disappointed by this fact. However, when we realized that the mechanical setup is less likely to fail, and the price point is lower than a standard hydraulic setup, we quickly forgot about that small detail. Practical and versatile. These had a nice width of 12.8 feet and they opened from 9.5 feet at their closest to 25.5 feet at their widest. This means that you shouldn't be struggling to fit just about any size tire in there. These are very well-built dollies, and we didn't have any issues with ours as we used them to move different cars and other products around the shop. But there's a catch: the price. They're around $625 for a set of 4, which takes them out of the price range of the average consumer. This wasn't the only set that had a built-in lift either. However, the next set is definitely a little bit kinder on your bank account. Pros: one of the best transportable hydraulic sets currently available. Excellent 1-year warranty. Cons: high price. Oversized pedal can create a trip hazard if not hung up or stored properly. Coming in number 1. Pentagon Tools 50/60 Tire Skates. This set really set the bar for the tests. With a rating of 6,000 pounds for a set of 4, they were pretty standard in that area. However, they were straightforward to assemble, which is always nice. The last thing you want to do is get upset with a product before you've even used it. They felt very sturdy and easy to use. As far as maneuverability, these definitely didn't disappoint. Good value. We thought that they rolled fairly smoothly even with a full load. They were smooth and seemed like a good value at around $160 for a set of 4. We thought, like you probably do right now as well, that we'd found a clear winner in the very first set that we tested. However, this was one of the more expensive sets that we reviewed, if you exclude the ones that have a lift mechanism built into them. So, maybe they're not as invincible as we originally thought. But, not so fast. There ended up being a lot more to this test than we originally anticipated. Hang around to the end, and you'll understand why we didn't just stop with this set. Pros: quality construction. Solid and sturdy. Premium ball bearing casters for smooth performance. Cons: need to be oiled. We used a white lithium grease for its simplicity. No brakes.